What's up, geniuses? Have you had some mozzarella crusted chicken with blistered tomato? That sounds painful, but also delicious. And potato wedges? Because that's something that I ate recently when I was using HelloFresh. And by using HelloFresh, I mean I was eating everything because I'm a growing boy. Have you seen these gains? You guys can get as big as me when you go to HelloFresh.com/genius16. Get up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts when you use our link below. Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring the top of this episode.
You want to watch a grown man make a major mistake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
this is great for the audio listeners. I have it.
If we go offline, I swear to God.
I know,
he's
dude.
holding
I'm
out his
picking it
Mac
up, and it
Studio.
has all
Put
the
it
cables
down,
in it.
John.
There we go.
We go offline. We start over. We have gone through hell to get here.
I have it. Is the point?
Is that the thumbnail? Do we have to do the thumbnail now?
No, this is not the. Don't make this the thumbnail. No, this is
for everybody listening. He looks like as happy as a. He looks as happy as a little child.
I have it.
Mr. Wayne.
Oh God, this was such a mistake. Why'd you let me do this?
So is that the Max or the Ultra? Because the Ultra is like actually 2 pounds heavier.
Yeah, that's the,
like
max.
The Max. I was gonna say you lifted that up with some ease.
And I'm returning it tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow?
Okay, so here's the issue.
What? Wait. What?
I figured I opened the episode with a banger. I got this. So I waited to get this because I wanted to get it with the Mac Studio. Like Ian even asked me, I got 3 deliveries today. The Mac Studio was FedEx. My black Magic Mouse, you can't even see that. There you go. My black Magic Mouse. Sorry, audio listeners. It's a Magic Mouse but black. The opposite of the other one before.
I mean, they've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it
now.
That one came through FedEx, but my keyboard came through UPS, and UPS comes like 3 hours later than FedEx.
Oh, that's frustrating.
So I get the Mac Studio delivered. I get the mouse delivered. And Ian was like, "Hey, have you used your Studio yet?" And I was like, "No, I'm waiting for my keyboard."
You didn't. Oh my
And he's
God,
like, "Why didn't you just use the other keyboard you have?" And I'm like, "Because I want the whole experience. I want it to feel new. You know what I mean?"
Oh my gosh!
Come on.
No, I'd start using it instantly. It's the computer that matters. So hold on, why are you returning?
Okay, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, so
I'm getting there. It's a podcast. I got to fill up an hour of stuff.
Sorry.
Okay. So I unboxed it. I got the keyboard, the mouse set up, the new display's up. It's great. I really love it, but I have to return it. It's going back. I'm pretty sure it's going back tomorrow.
What? Is that the end? Are you gonna? Is it just going back?
So
that's it. That's all we get.
Just to remind everyone, I had 2 orders. I still currently have. Let me pull it up here. All right. I still currently have an order for the M1 Ultra 1.
Okay.
Your order will. Please don't dox myself. Please don't dox my. Yep, that'll dox me. Okay. There you go. See my current order.
And is that the top spec Ultra?
No. It's the top spec other than the GPU. Because GPU is out, we're talking August. It's out to August.
What?
Yes. If you top spec it like that. So,
God.
yeah.
I feel so lucky.
So this one is my delivery is coming May 11th.
Damn, that's still over a month away.
I know. And so I didn't want to wait. So that's why I got the M1 Max variant. Because I just happened to see it one in stock on Best Buy that I could get delivered in 2 days.
Okay.
So I did that. And it's here now. But I can't really use it.
What is that even?
I'm in a predicament.
More powerful than the computer you had.
I know. But my situation is this. I have a lot of what I do is audio. I mean, yes, we do video because YouTube, but how crazy I am about audio, just editing this podcast. I cannot edit this podcast on this M1 Mac Studio. I have to do it on my iMac again because I have I don't know, maybe 20 different audio plugins that I purchased throughout the years. We're talking thousands of dollars worth of plugins. And everything is locked down. Like those plugins are locked down in terms of the like activation licensing, and you can only activate those on a new machine once a year. And so if I activate it on this M1 Max Studio, that means this is the one I'm keeping all year. And I'm not doing that. I'm getting the Ultra version. That's my final version. And so if I'm using my one transfer a year, I'm going to use it on that. And since I can't do that until next month anyway, I basically can't use this. So it's got to go back.
Did you not think through that? You had to have
No, I didn't know that
that
until I went to transfer, like activate my licenses, and it was like, hey, just a heads up, you used one last year. You can only do this again one time. And I'm like, what? So
you don't think you could contact them if they like see it hasn't been used in like a month?
I wonder if I could, if it hasn't been used in a month.
Or I'm just if you were like, hey, I'm guarantee if you were like, hey, I returned it and emailed them, they would.
Yeah, basically the licenses are locked down to one machine.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've got a couple of things like that. I have 2 machines on like my video plugins.
So you think I could like say, hey, please help? Because that's like the whole point of
do anything.
I doubt they would do that for me. I doubt it. Anyway,
you sound great, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Fuck you. I'm only on this mic because right before we started, you got yours out and I have to match.
Dude,
it would bug me so bad if our sound signatures didn't match.
I already feel better with the SM7.
No, you don't. Why do you feel better? It looks like you have a dog's weenus sticking out the top of your mic.
You said you weren't going to say that on the show.
I didn't.
10 minutes ago, he goes, I'm glad I didn't say this on the show.
Because what did I say? I said it looks like you have a dog's little red rocket. I didn't say it that way this time. I said it differently this time. It's less offensive now.
Red rocket, bro. God.
You ever seen a male dog's...
Dude, I had a whammon dog. Well, I respect whammon.
A male dog... When they are excited, their wiener comes out and it looks like a red rocket. Have you never seen a dog and they're,
I don't think I've seen a dog's rocket before, no.
Then you haven't lived.
I'm happy. I'm
almost like, hey, Google it on the show for everyone, but I'm not going to do that.
No, we're good.
I got in trouble on Luke Miani's show the other day. We went on there and I was a lot, really, is the problem. And people didn't like it. Luke Miani's audience does not appreciate me and my personality. So I had to stay away from those places. I have to stay away from Luke Miani.
I thought it'd be fun if I put together a little supercut of the episode. So for everybody watching, we're going to play that now.
Okay.
Welcome to Dark Mode, the podcast that brings you sage technology.
I didn't even say I started my audio.
Well, it doesn't take that long.
The show.
I said, let's start our audio, and then that was your cue to start your audio.
Well, I guess we're going to have to do that one over
again. I hate
boy.
Luke Miani.
Welcome to Dark Mode, the podcast that brings you sage technology advice from 3 technology experts. And that's not just what we call ourselves. It's what our moms tell people when they correctly know how to change the audio input.
What
I'm
if
your host,
one of us doesn't have
Luke Miani, and I'm joined... Oh dear.
I'd like to leave. I'm uncomfortable.
If you make me play a game, I'll leave.
I want to play a game.
I'm not going to make you...
Sam makes me play games and I hate it. I feel like I'm coming in
God, you got 179K views?
I didn't do coke, I promise.
Wait, really? That's a lot of views.
No one's listening.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, if you're an idiot like Sam and you just take your SD card, put in a couple of edits and drop some screenshots on it, then you're not going to necessarily notice it. But if you're a connoisseur, like those of us...
First of all, I have a few things to say since I was gone. For all those that think my job is just... No, Ian, please wait. For all of those that say that I simply drop screenshots on straight video and do 3 edits, John is over here. He's like, I have chroma key layers. Dog, it's the same background, your whole ass video. You just sit there. It's the same video. It's the same chroma key. You're like, I have you're like doing effects and shit. It's the same layer.
Have you seen the animation?
It's the same layer.
There's a video layer. There's another layer.
Story numero dos. Story numero dos. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's what you do. Number 2, I will continue.
How's it going,
Ian? You
Ian?
could do what you do in iMovie and no one would bat a fucking eye.
I did for years.
Audio sounds good.
Where's my Square Apple Watch? Hey, I'm still waiting on my Square Apple Watch. Oh, what about that MacBook Pro? Remember the M1X MacBook Pro that was supposed to come at WWDC that you people literally sold their old ones because of you?
Hey!
Remember when you said we're going to stop linking and made me do an exclusive leak on your show?
No, you're done.
Okay, mom and dad are done. I love you, baby.
Linda also wants to point out that she misses Noah, which is understandable.
Okay,
I miss
Noah, we
as well.
see you.
Noah's a lot less. He doesn't yell. He doesn't holler. He doesn't get into fights and rage quit like Sam
Linda,
does.
let me give you something you can understand.
This is John's Joker arc.
Don't show your parents this. I don't want them to know this is what you work for.
On that note, I need to go.
Do you not even have a mouth hole on yours, Sam?
No, Kanye doesn't believe in mouse.
Luke, is this what you wanted? Is this what you expected?
This is literally exactly what I expected. Well, I can't
Where's
argue with
Sam's
that.
head?
So there you have it. I don't know. It's he does sort of. Is Sam okay? Do we need to send someone over there?
Hey, somebody call Sam and make sure he's okay. His phone number.
No phone number.
Do I get to see it?
It's not done. I have to do it still, but you'll edit it in.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in there. Don't forget. You're gonna forget.
I'm gonna remember. Hey,
No.
Sir,
You can't forget.
remind me in 2 hours to do the supercut.
She's gonna forget.
In the kitchen. I'm holding down the.
Dude, that happens to me. I think I told you that. The one that is right next to my bed. I have a HomePod Mini right next to my bed, and I talk to it, and the one in the bathroom answers. Anyway.
So while that was a crazy, look at that that compilation. That was crazy
great. Wow,
that they
amazing.
just saw.
Thank you for the artwork, Sam. That was art.
Thank you. Listen, dude, you have to realize, because you were like, "Am I actually crazy?" You are, but that's okay.
But was I too much? Was I crazier on that episode?
I don't think so. I think you were just having fun.
It's weird because people love this show because we are not normal, because we're both a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But then when we go over to somebody else's show and the audience isn't used to that, they're like, "What's wrong with these people?"
Yeah, I mean, Luke's audience. I mean, just like Luke as a person is a bit more tame than you.
A bit more, yes.
Like,
we just cause
what I've started to
chaos.
realize, I know, but people's audiences are like them.
That's true.
That's what I've started to realize. So Luke Miani is like a good person, probably votes, donates to charity.
Votes.
I mean, I vote, but
our audience loves Luke Miani though. So our audience loves Luke when he comes
Luke
on.
Miani. He's one of my best buds.
So how come they hate us when we go over there?
Because we're not like him. We're insane people. He's not an insane person. He's like a well-measured human.
I'm disappointed.
Dude.
I'm disappointed. Next time I will go on and I'll go on with a glass of wine that I don't even drink. I just smell to describe the notes of the wine with my pinky up, and I'll wear a suit jacket.
That's what I mean. He literally wears a suit jacket.
He does do that, yeah. Mine won't be as shiny though.
We dress like, dude, I got one of my fresh shirts on today that I got in Chicago like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. What
is
it? Where'd you get that? The lifeguard
collection.
store?
I actually got it at the Goldman Sachs, the Saks Fifth Avenue on Michigan Avenue, dude. I felt real.
What is it? I don't understand. It's just blue with a. Do you work at the hospital now?
No, it's a shirt. And look on the back. I love fashion so much.
What kind of shirt is it though, dude?
Look, can you see it? You see all the knots? Wait, I gotta turn around more.
For audio listeners, he just has a bunch of diagrams of knots on the back of his shirt, and he called it fashion.
It teaches me how to be a sailor.
It doesn't teach you shit. It teaches the people behind you how to tie knots.
It teaches them how to.
The knots are on your back.
Well, I can take it, John. I can take off my shirt if you want me to.
No, I'll spare literally everybody. Sam,
dude, but the thing is,
what kind of shirt is it? Is it like a major brand or what?
You've never heard of Helmut Lang, bro?
No. Do I look
it's
like a dude that has heard of Helmut Rangs?
Dude, they got me so hard. I gotta find this picture.
This is quality content.
Yeah. So when I went to the Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh, they don't have a picture of it, but you walk in and like the first thing on the men's store is this sick Helmut Lang. Oh wait, what? I didn't see this tee. This is so cool. It's like got like a lifeguard set up with like stuff that says Helmut. It was one of the coolest streetwear displays I've ever seen, and I was like, dude, it's so sick.
What?
I every day that goes by, John, I like want to do fashion and music, and there's just so many things.
Why aren't you doing that then?
Do. Dude, I'm working on it. Everything takes so much time. Manufacturing takes so much.
Why aren't you doing music?
John, I'm working on it, bro.
Is it ever happening?
I just need time.
What's going to be your music name? Kanye East?
That is actually somebody that I think has that name.
Damn it.
Like as a joke. I don't want to be associated
I thought I was
with that.
original.
I want to be my own guy. I'd call myself Selmit Singh.
Okay, anyway, is there any news? Please say there's news. Oh, WWDC is happening! Yay! How did we forget,
what comes before WWDC, John?
Is it a sponsor? Is it Mint Mobile?
It is Mint Mobile!
Yay!
Dude, I've got my little card around here. I keep this on the desk. Mint Mobile is amazing. I use them every day. They have 5G like everywhere in the US. They send you this little thing. Look at this little guy. Let me hold this up to the camera.
Yeah.
First of all, does any other carrier have the little owl? I don't think so.
Yep, that's a fox.
One of my best friends just switched to Mint Mobile the other day. He used code GENIUS. He got his 3-month plan and 3 months free. He's like, I love it. Why was I overpaying for years?
It's legit.
This is one of my best friends, Jake.
I wish that Mint Mobile would just like, they're one of those sponsors that I would just wish they would buy. Actually, they did buy the rest of the year, didn't they? Did they?
I think they're going to be here regularly. Yeah.
That would be so cool. Cause it's so easy to promote them because they're actually so good. And I wish that, listen,
it's the best.
I can't tell you, I can't give you financial advice, right? We're not allowed to do that. But if I were you and I had finances, I would get any 3-month plan and an extra 3 months free by going to mintmobile.com/genius. It just makes more sense from a cost perspective, especially if you own your own phone. Like if you're one of those people that buys your phone outright or you already own one and you're like, why am I paying $100 for my mobile plan again? You don't do that. Only pay for what you need. Go to mintmobile.com/genius. Any 3-month plan and get 3 months free. That's crazy. 3 months free you can watch Genius Bar over a data connection for free for 3 months.
Dude, it's insane. They have plans starting at just $15. $15 a month. If I called my carrier and said, what do you have for $15 a month? They would arrest me. Okay, because that would be illegal in their jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Mint Mobile's like, you're paying more than $15.
Yeah, what do I get for $15 a month? They'll be like, this phone call. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, they'll lie to you on the phone. Mint Mobile is just great. They have great service. I've literally, John and I have been using it for months. I use it in my secondary phone. I think it's in my other phone over there, but it's amazing. I've used it. I've been using it for business stuff, for the it's great. I can't say enough good things about Mint Mobile.
And it's not, I think people get worried about like coverage. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to say, but it uses the networks. It basically piggybacks off of the same network. One of the 3 major carriers here in the US uses the same towers. I don't know if we should say the carrier, but it has the best 5G coverage.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. It's delivered on the nation's largest 5G network, and that's in the copy, pal.
Oh, we're allowed to say that. Okay, there you go. mintmobile.com/genius.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching Mint Mobile.
Thanks for watching Mint Mobile, genius. Okay.
Hey, speaking of Dub.
Yeah, speaking of Dub.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's do we agree that the promo image looks kind of phoned in? Looks kind of bad?
Yeah.
It looks like a magnet that I would put on my refrigerator.
Dude, that was like, did you watch my video? Because I actually talked about it in my video.
No, I didn't watch it yet. I was trying to set up a Mac Studio that I'm going to return tomorrow.
Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to watch all my videos. I was just giving you...
No, I watch every single one of your videos, goddammit.
I didn't watch yours today, but John, I will say we had a private conversation the other night just about like YouTube and optimizing. And I will say your thumbnails, I get it now. Like the vision is starting to become clear. I changed my thumbnail 4 different times today to I feel like get closer to just like clear, simple. I put too many details in there. Put way too many details in my thumbnails. People aren't reading that. They just see and they want to click.
Yep.
And anyway, I appreciated our conversation the other day.
Yeah.
Anyway, WWDC.
June
the
6th.
Artwork sucks.
Also, okay, so
it's so bad.
It's not
Here,
in person, but it's in person.
What was that? Like, why did they do it in that manner?
So,
why were they like, it's all online? It's actually not all online.
So, okay, people that are listening, this is going out tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so people that listen and watch this show, they don't click on that page, right? They just see the headline or they see like Marquez or their favorite creator tweeting about it, and then they go, okay, I have the information. I have everything I need to know. You may have seen or heard on an episode of Front Page Tech, we've talked about it in Genius Bar, that I had heard that it was June 6th and like a hybrid element of in person. We talked about that. We sort of went more in depth on Genius Bar and speculated as to what that meant. The actual, like, Sam has it pulled up, the actual headline is like all online or something like that. But if you actually read about Dub this year, there's a paragraph in there that is literally about it not being all online. It's very odd.
I was very, very sorry. I was sending a text. I didn't give you my full attention there. I apologize, pal.
Wow, good job.
Listen, what the hell are they doing?
Can we pull up that paragraph?
Confusing?
Can we pull up that paragraph?
John, it's actually embedded in the article if I just scroll down ever so slightly. In addition to the online conference, Apple will host but I have to read it in my voice, so I did it in the video.
Yeah, go ahead.
In addition to the online conference, Apple will host a special day for developers and students at Apple Park on June 6th to watch the keynote and State of the Union videos together. First of all, what is that? Watch them.
What?
This is what I picture. I have to find this. This is what I picture when I picture like Apple putting everybody in a room together to watch it. Like, can I zoom in? Of course.
Or like
course,
they wheel in one of those like massive ass TVs that you have to watch like when you were in school.
Like a grade school.
Yeah.
This is what I
that comes in on a cart.
Yeah, like in grade school.
Yeah. Where you watch Bill Nye, except it's not Bill Nye, it's worse.
Like a grade school projector.
You literally Googled shitty projector.
I did and knew exactly what to come up with. So yeah, they say to watch it together along with the online community, but space will be limited and details about how to apply to attend will be provided on the Apple developer site and app soon.
Okay. So it's not all virtual this year.
So why in their headline did they say it's all online? Why would they? That feels like they were scared of any possible media backlash about doing something in person.
Well, because they did that, I have been hearing all day about how John Prosser fucked it all up again because it's all online. I don't understand first of all, I don't understand their wording. I don't even know what that means. Like, what are they going to are they literally just going to bring like 30 people into a classroom that just watch it?
It's worded so odd.
So it's not all online. There is an in-person element, but they're not even clear on what that in-person element means.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Are you going? Are we allowed? Do we have to, how does that work?
I would, wait, why does it sound like I'm echoing all of a sudden?
Are you echoing?
Wait, what? I was. Wait, that's so weird. I'm not.
Okay, that was weird.
That was so weird. Yeah, I'd love to go. Well, actually, no, I would love to go if there's going to be hardware. I mean, there is going to be hardware if they're inviting people, right? There's no way they're going to sit people in front of a projector to watch the 2021 keynote where it was just software, right? There's no... Could you imagine how disappointing that would be if they flew you out and we're like, here, watch it. It's just on a really big TV.
Do you think there's a chance that press is going to be invited and we don't know about it?
Yeah. I'm sure it's usually closer to the event.
So how is it going to work? It says it's all online though, but it's not. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you, I feel like this announcement was supposed to happen last week or the week before.
Okay.
And even the artwork, doesn't it just kind of look low effort and last minute?
Yes. I feel like
even, go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I actually don't know. I don't want to be the guy anymore that says, "Oh, Apple did this last minute," because I don't want to believe that they actually did it last minute.
But it feels that way, right? Like even Jaws's. I should pull this up. I really
his
meant
tweet.
to embed it. Like just to give a example of how things have changed with this event already. So this is what it looks like. It's literally just an image that fades in and out.
No AR. Is there any AR element this year?
No.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was for Dub last year, but it's I mean, this took a designer, I don't know, 15 minutes. Then look at the intricacy of the last invite if we go down here. Like look at, it's got the animation, it's AR, it zooms in.
Okay,
We
the
go
real
back
test
even
is
further.
what was the invite last year for WWDC?
Let's just scroll back
Was there
and
any
see.
AR?
I don't know if there was AR,
Oh.
but here's the Unleashed.
Yeah. Oh god, that's so loud in my ears.
Oh, sorry. I mean, that's like super cool, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a dope image. Here's the September.
Was
I mean,
Jaws
this one was
already VP of marketing for WW last year?
I think so. Here, we're gonna be right
There it
around
is.
here. Oh,
No, that's WWDC
wait, he didn't
day
even
one.
tweet about it. Wow, that iMac image is super satisfying though.
Oh man, this time last year was so exciting. Now I can't
He
even get a
tweets-
fucking Mac Studio. God damn it!
Like, do you see what I'm saying though? Like every event.
Oh, right there. Hey Siri, mark my calendar for. Wait, did he literally only
Yeah,
tweet an image
that was the
last
announcement.
year?
He just tweeted an image last year, so
So-
it does look like historically.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check. So he's being fair. I guess they just.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
Does that like signify the amount of effort that went into this event again?
Here's
Oh, no,
one more
Sam.
thing in 2020. I'm just trying to go back to see if I can find the 2021. So every major hardware event
Yeah.
has been
But-
fancy.
But WWDC
oh,
is
that
like
was his first one.
is the event, right? That's supposed to be the event. That's their big thing every year.
I
That's
mean,
the
to be
only
fair,
event that
I
we're
guess
guaranteed every year.
I guess this is weird because the Apple logo is not even in it. Like,
Well, was
what?
it last year? It was just an emoji.
Yeah, but I think the MacBook, there was an Apple logo in the MacBook. Hold on, I'm going to
Oh.
find this. Oh, never mind.
What?
I mean,
Oh no! Does that mean it's going to be shitty? Oh, I can't go through another shitty dub.
yeah, dude, last year was bad. I remember I saw people tweeting that were like, iOS 15 is the biggest release of all time. And I'm like, did you look at it or are you just saying that?
Yeah, we're
Like,
watching the
I
same
was-
thing.
I made this point. Oh, wait, we haven't talked about it on our own show. We switched shows.
Oh yeah, we
for
did.
April Fool's Day. I forgot
we switched. I did iUpdate last week, and Sam did Front Page Tech. Your episode did well, by the way.
Yeah, it did. That's awesome. Can I just like start working for Front Page Tech? I'll probably make more money there than I update.
We'll split it.
That's what.
Yeah, you could do Front Page Tech. That sounds cool. Then I'll just do half the work. You do half, I do half.
Yo, dude, if I did every episode, you would just literally make free money from doing nothing. If we split 50-50.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't think people would keep watching me though.
I think they would. Okay, here's my offer. Sam, if anything happens to your YouTube career, you can
Yeah.
always come do Front Page Tech.
Okay, thanks, man.
But that means
Appreciate
if
you.
anything happens to Front Page Tech, you need to let me come do iUpdate.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah, you've
cool.
always got a spot here.
Uh,
That'd be great.
so dub in person, but not in person, but kinda.
I just don't.
With
it
no
just-
hints. That image is just the Swift logo. So is that an extra fuck you that there's definitely only like at least last year there was a MacBook in the image. We didn't get a
And
MacBook, but we got hope of a MacBook is what we got.
Well, you remember you told us there was going to be a MacBook.
Anyway, think I gotta go early today.
See, now that we're going through it more, I made a whole video where I'm like, I think there has to be hardware if they're inviting people. But now I'm like, I don't think there's gonna be.
I don't know, man.
Because think about it. Wouldn't Apple want to really hype up the marketing for this event if they were going to announce something big? It does kind of seem like they're like, yeah, if you're interested, we're doing this.
And they're
But,
not
like,
inviting people. They're inviting developers and kids.
and students. I have the Apple developer program. I'm definitely going to apply, like if I can. But actually, that would be
That's
if
like you
there is
trying to
no
put on a
hardware,
disguise
I'll
to
wear
get
my
into.
mask.
That's like you having a fake ID to get into a club.
Well, remember, I have a different last name, so
They're gonna know, dude. There's literally one person as white as you on the planet. They'll know it's you.
Ian's elbow.
No, he's almost gray at this point. You're on the other side. You're pink now. We had this discussion on dark mode.
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like I talked to you like 2 days ago, and I did.
You did, yeah.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
We should just. I think we can just cut it here and just play dark mode for everyone, and then no one will notice, other than the fact Luke Miani's on it.
What does your gut say about Dub? Because after this conversation, my gut now says it's just going to be software. But dude, if it's just, if we get an iOS 16 that is essentially nothing new again, I'm going to be really upset.
So that
Like, that's my favorite event of the year, Dub. Well, it used to be, but in recent years, it hasn't been.
So they are inviting people, but not in a way that gives me any sort of hope that we'll see hardware. Like, they're inviting people, but in the simplest base level way possible. They didn't even word it as we invited people. They invited so many. They invited the least amount of people to the point where they were like, it's all online still. So don't look at this paragraph over here. So I don't know. I feel like,
Yeah.
and the fact that, you know, a lot of people up until recently have been working at home still, and that was the problem before. It worries me that, I mean, software should be super exciting. Like, if this was 2 years ago and you're like, it's only software, cool. There have been really exciting dubs before that were just software, but the effort is just not there on the software development side. But it has me excited for iOS 16 in the least. And
Isn't it? Yeah.
This last thing.
You're good.
We don't know
No,
anything about software this year. Is it because they're being really secretive, or because there's nothing to share?
See, I also said, I was like, it's because they've been secretive, you know, they're locking it down.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Or is there nothing?
but they've had an entire year. How would there be, how would it be, like, iOS 15 didn't change, like, anything. I feel like iOS 15.4 was a bigger update than iOS 15.
It might have been.
As far as, like, helpful features.
Yeah, it might have been.
Like, when are they going to let us set wallpapers in iMessage? When are they going to let us get, like, when are they going to put RCS in messages so that we can, like, text Android people easier? Probably never for that
Never.
one, but, like,
Never.
even though they probably should. Like, when are we going to get new icons? I tweeted about this, and everybody was like, yes.
New icons would be cool. Like just a subtle redesign would be cool. But
Or give us the ability to change the icons easier.
if it gives you any hope, Sam, and audience, listeners, watchers, the last time we were like this down and out about an upcoming event was the April event this year, where we were like, only iPad and only iPhone SE. And then we got the fucking M1 Ultra and a Mac Studio and a studio display. It ended up being a pretty good event.
It did. It ended up being like a 7 out of 10 event. I'd say the April event last year was like a 10 out of 10.
But I think it's a pretty safe bet to say Dub's going to be shitty.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody knows anything that we don't know, like, reach out, please.
I mean, what is interest like? Like, the views on your video, are they good, bad?
Let's find out. Live on the Genius Bar.
Like, I wonder if people care.
They're average.
Average? Okay.
Let's do an average.
Listen, I want a good dub. I'm not trying to poop in everybody's cereal. I'm worried that it's not going to be
stop
that.
pooping in my cereal, bro? I'm trying to eat this cereal.
But realistically, what do you get to say whatever you want here. It doesn't matter what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. What would make you happy? What would be a good WWDC?
A preview of some hardware.
Not even that you can buy, just a preview?
Yeah, a preview of the Air VR headset would make me happy.
What about a Mac Pro?
That'd make me happy. iOS 16 where I could change the icons easier, have like a theme store, more power user features, like not this basic, share FaceTime. Okay. I mean, it's great, but like, I just don't use FaceTime all that much.
Well, so the thing that I wanted, the thing that I was looking forward to all year happened, basically. Like, I mean, I wanted an iMac Pro very badly.
Oh.
And it wasn't even necessarily the form factor. I just wanted an update, an upgrade to what I had, because I was sitting on that M1 chip waiting for, like, I didn't bite for the MacBook Pro. I was waiting for a desktop. And I got my desktop, and I got my desktop and then some, because they gave us a whole new chip. So I'm good.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year, whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want. Everybody else, I got the one thing that I wanted.
Yeah, like I don't need a Mac Studio because the Ultra's out now. Like it
You mean a Mac
really
Pro?
is handling my... I mean, if it comes out, I will probably get a Mac Pro, but like I'm saying, I don't need it. I'm not like, I need more. Like, because I did need a little bit more than the M1 Max, but I really do think for what I do, the M1 Ultra is perfect.
And that is the sort of exciting part about the M1 Ultra. Like, it justifies the purchase for me knowing that there will be a Final Cut update. That is the thing that will happen. I mean, they were testing it on an unreleased version of Final Cut.
Yeah.
So not only is it very good now when you buy into it, but in a month or two, whenever that update rolls out, it's going to be even better for us. Like, it's going to breathe new life into these things. Like, imagine the whole new rollout of other videos where it's like, Final Cut update, new benchmarks, all this other shit. So that's
I just
exciting.
wonder what the holdup is. Like, why do you think it's not out yet? Because the other Final Cut updates shipped right along with the M1 and M1 Max chips. And M1 Pro
unless
chips.
they can't release it because there's source code in there for Pro apps on an iPad. And they aren't ready to announce that yet.
We've been talking about that forever.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, fine. Final Cut in the iPad would make a good dub.
Like Pro apps on the iPad? I mean,
yeah, just Pro apps in general. But
what is it?
The
Like,
iPad...
Wait, does every iPad right now, except iPad mini and the base iPad, has an M1 chip in it?
So half the iPads.
Yeah. Every
but
iPad
even the
except half of them.
A12Z is powerful enough for that. The A12Z was already really powerful.
Yeah, I agree. But does the software have to recognize it as an M1 chip?
But are they? Because we've been saying, Pro apps on the iPad for 6 years now, and they just don't do it. Like, I have zero faith that they care about the iPad Pro.
They didn't even give
caring
us like a timeline of, hey, an update is coming around this time. Like, how could they? Now I'm mad. How could they on stage or whatever at an event show us test results on this brand new hardware for an unreleased version of Final Cut and not tell us when it's coming out?
Yeah, at least be like, it's coming mid 2022 or something. Like,
what if the unreleased version didn't mean that, it's coming to consumers eventually? What if it meant, we just built this just to show crazy benchmarks for the event, and that's it? You don't ever get it.
That'd be so scummy. I hope that they don't do that. I feel like they're better than that.
The Mac Studio is really pretty, though. I will say that. I tweeted the box for it, and someone was like Apple really isn't trying anymore. Like, the packaging, they're like, there's not even any color on the packaging, bro. Did you miss like the whole consumer thing last year with how cool and colorful the iMac experience was unboxing? The consumer stuff gets the fun little colors. The professional big boy shit is like industrial and gray and black, and that's it. Exactly. And it's awesome.
The Mac Studio should have a black box, though.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. I mean, this is like
black. Oh, that would look so hot.
This keyboard and mouse is like did they release this just as a separate product? Like, hey, it's in black now, or is it established that hey, this is like the Mac Studio edition? This comes along Mac Studio.
I mean, I think it's like the Mac Studio edition, but I think it also matches the Mac Pro technically.
Yeah, technically, but it didn't come out with the Mac Pro, so no, it's ours.
But they had the last version that came out with the Mac Pro. They had the Mac Pro comes with a black and silver mouse and keyboard, I believe.
Does it really?
Wait, does the Mac Pro come with the mouse and keyboard? Now
Does
I'm
it
curious.
come with? Let's look.
Apple.com. This is our favorite site. Mac Pro. God, I feel so bad for nobody's buying Mac Pros, right? Like,
I hope.
let's see
Okay,
what's in
so
the box.
just as a heads up for people, because someone offered a Genius Bar listener that has been hearing me struggle about getting a Mac Studio.
Dude, wait.
It doesn't come.
Why
with
does the Mac Pro? Yeah, look, silver and black.
Oh, what? Wait, so
Wait,
this
why
isn't
does
even
the Mac
new?
Pro- No, okay, here's the thing. I don't think this one has been updated for Apple Silicon. It's like the old
Click on it.
non-Touch ID version.
Oh, I see.
But here's the thing. Why does the $6,000 Mac Pro come with all of this? In my $7,000 Mac Studio, I had to buy half of this stuff separately.
No, you're not allowed.
Like, for real, why? The Mac Pro, of all things, shouldn't come with peripherals because it's the top tier, like,
Yeah.
nobody's going to use these. I mean, I will, but like, the Mac Studio should come with that in the box for what I paid.
Can I say that this is not a $200 keyboard? Like,
No,
not
it's not.
even close.
You're the one who made me buy it.
I know, and I'm glad I
You
have
wanna
it.
Buy it.
I'm glad I have it because I'm an
Are you?
asshole and I'll pay $200 for a keyboard that just changed color. But it's not that. And
No, I literally
for a split second I looked at other keyboards and I'm like, they don't have Touch ID, so this is what I'm getting. I need Touch
I
ID.
never thought about that though. I do like having Touch ID.
I need
You know what
it at
else I
this
like
point.
having though?
What?
John, I like having my pee-pee clean. I'm gonna say it.
I had a moment of panic where I was like, which ad is this?
John,
It's Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for supporting this episode of Genius Bar. Okay, moving on. Just kidding.
Dude, Manscaped is the best.
They really are. Oh, I've been using. Is today's ad about their premium body wash? Because that's what I'm going to talk about.
It is
Perfect.
the premium package.
I am saying
the performance
this.
package.
I am saying this not as someone who's getting paid to say this. I am getting paid to say this, but
To be clear.
pretend I'm not, because I would still say this
I'll
even if
close
I
my
wasn't.
eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes and pretend I'm not getting paid. The body wash from Manscaped, the premium body wash, is actually my favorite body wash that I've ever used.
That's amazing.
Like, unironically, it's amazing. The smell is great, but it's not overbearing. It's like you got to search for the smell to get it. And then it's like, that smells fresh and professional. That's what I smell like right now. It's not like frou-frou, soapy, like terribleness. It smells so good, dude. It smells like a man should smell.
You got to keep you smelling like fresh tulips down there. Listen, this pack has the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. That's what I got right over her. I
Right
just
over
used
her?
this the other day. It was getting like the black forest down
Okay.
there. Now we got the white forest is returned. That sounds racist. Let's move
Okay.
on.
Okay.
You get to clean your holes and smell the spring air with the weed whacker. You get the weed whacker in there as well. I've used that like nose hair and stuff. But John, something that I want to say I wanted to add here because I fuck with Manscaped for this.
Yes.
I got an email
Okay.
a few weeks ago.
All right.
And they were like, does your show want to be part of Testicular Cancer Awareness Month in partnership with Manscaped?
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, of course. So yeah, they've started a We Save Balls initiative, and they're committed to raising awareness for the most common form of cancer in men aged 15 to 35 and giving support for fighters, survivors, and families impacted by testicular cancer.
Oh, that's really cool, Manscaped.
I know. That's why
I didn't
said,
get that
round of
goddamn
applause
email.
from Manscaped.
Because cancer's sad.
Yeah, it was super cool. They've partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to bring awareness for men's health. So yeah, I mean, if you guys, I'll just say this isn't the copy, but like obviously you're supposed to do your monthly check, make sure there's nothing irregular down there. And it's important, I'm age 15 to 35, you're age 15 to 35. It's
I
important
am
to
that, yeah.
be aware of the most common form of cancer.
That's really cool.
So
of
yeah,
them.
it's very, very cool. I really liked that they did this, I feel like they went a step further than just like promoting their stuff. And I feel like it'd be a good time to raise awareness and talk about that. Like we don't get the opportunity to do that for a lot of brands. They're just like talking points, sell the product, move on.
Yeah.
But I like that Manscaped was like, no, like take a second during our ad that we're paying you for.
Right now, I'm starting a new thing. Every episode, when you hear us start talking about Manscaped, when we do the Manscaped ad, start feeling your own nuts. Take the next when you hear us mention Manscaped, take the next like couple minutes and just do a little checkup. I hope you're touching your balls right now while you're listening to my voice. Did you find anything? I hope not.
We hope not. But if you did, reach out to your doctor, get that shit checked out. So
reach out to
fresh
Sam.
And clean. Of course, you guys can if you want to support Manscaped because they're supporting all of our balls. Go over to manscaped.com. You get 20% off and free shipping with code GENIUS. We love Manscaped here.
Thank you, Manscaped. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really fucked with that. Now that we're out of that, I can tell you that I really appreciated that, like on a personal level.
Yeah.
I haven't been impacted by it, but I'm like, if I ever am, I'll be like, Manscaped, have my back, man.
Thank you, Manscaped.
So Mac Studio is returning. You don't think the keyboard's worth it. Do you have anything positive to say, Prosser?
I love the Mac Studio. I'm not returning it because I don't like it. I'm just returning it because I know that I'm not going to settle for this version. I'm glad I got it. You love
having a desktop, though.
Yeah, I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got to get the whole unboxing experience, and I had a little bit of FOMO because everyone was getting theirs, and it was getting harder and harder to get. And I just saw one at a Best Buy where I was like, okay, I can fucking get this tomorrow, so I did that.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'm very excited, but it doesn't even feel like mine. Like it just feels like a showroom Mac Studio because I can't really make it mine yet. I have to wait till my Ultra model actually comes in.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so sorry you have to wait so long. I know I've made fun of you a lot, but that actually is...
It sucks a lot, but you know what? At least I'm not waiting until August.
Is it really to August?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I'm checking.
Okay. Go to like Mac Studio, but then look at, just start specking it up.
Wow. Pick up in store in June, though. That's crazy.
Dude.
So people are buying these up.
Or there's just not enough.
I mean, I'm seeing July 13th.
Did you do the Ultra? The
top tier.
No. Well, July is almost August. Close enough.
Did I really pay that much for my computer?
You did. Also, I can't believe you got the 128 gigs of RAM.
Well,
like you're not using it.
This single pool of high bandwidth, low latency memory allows apps to share data between the CPU, GPU, and neural engine efficiently. You can multitask with ease, and everything you do is fast and fluid. You see, John, the more memory your Mac Studio has, the more apps
but you are definitely not using that much RAM, Sam.
It can be upgraded to a staggering 128 gigabytes, unlocking entirely new workflows for pro users.
Do you have Clean by Mac or anything that's like monitoring your use right now? Oh, never mind. You're on a PC,
I'm
so
not
you
even
suck.
on it. I know I do. But I wanted to check. Apparently, this like program called iStat Menus can check, and I would be interested to see. Maybe I didn't need because how much I paid $800 just to double it.
Oh, what a stupid idiot!
Such an asshole.
This M1 Max. Cool? This M1 Max one has 32 gigs of RAM, and I don't notice anything being used.
Are you going to edit a video on that?
Yeah, I'm going to edit Front Page Tech on it. But that's it.
When's the next episode coming out?
I guess I can't return it tomorrow then, because it's coming out. What day is it now?
Today's Tuesday.
I'm going to edit tomorrow.
So it'll be out on Thursday or out tomorrow?
I'm going to edit it tomorrow, so it'll be out on Thursday. So I guess I'll return it on Thursday. Fine.
Did you film it already?
No.
What are you going to talk about? I'm just like exposing your entire... I'm asking for ideas.
Dog,
here.
I have no idea. Probably Dub
John,
or I don't know.
I had a hell of a day today.
So I heard. You want to talk about it?
We can't talk about the one part because things are pending. But I will talk about how last night, being the business person that I am, I was thinking ahead. I filmed a whole video about how WWDC invites haven't been out yet.
And then
WWDC invites came out and I had to film a whole new video today. Dude, also...
So did you scrap that video then? It's gone?
So the middle and the last story I think are still usable, So I think I'm just going to dress up in the same shirt and film the first story.
Yeah, but it won't
whenever there's news.
It won't work because the version of you that was recorded previously is that was before you were a felon.
Can't say that, bro.
No, we
I
can
don't know
let
what
them.
he's
We
talking
can let
about.
them wonder.
I don't know what he's talking about. How's your day, bud?
Oh, good.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy to
I
hear
fucking set up a whole computer that I'm gonna put back in the box.
that. Are you committing return fraud, John?
Yeah, what is that? What I saw Jonathan
say that a
Morrison tweeted something today. It was like complaining about how YouTubers buy stuff and then return it to get views or something. That's not even what I did. Okay, I didn't want to return it. It's just that I am.
So Jonathan, he's got a lot of questionable takes that I'm seeing here. First of all, you can't be, this is Jonathan Morrison. He says, you can't be out here complaining about HDR when you're making stuff in SDR.
I don't know if that is a correct statement.
I think I'm wrong because I hate HDR. It actually hurts my eyes. It's too much brightness. And maybe I have beta eyes for like having blue eyes, but I actually don't watch any content in HDR. And if somebody's video is in HDR,
you turn it off.
Do not watch.
Also, he does know that we make stuff for people to watch. So, and the people that are watching, most of them aren't also making stuff. That's like, don't complain about 4K if you're not making stuff in 4K. What? No, right? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, don't complain about Yeah.
Anyway,
I think you can be out here complaining because
Anyway, I'm not returning this just to return it because I'm an asshole.
I know.
I'm returning it. Did he delete the tweet?
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to find it because I replied.
Oh my God.
10 hours ago.
Oh, so you know that there it is. There it is.
This is the tweet that I was just like, oof.
What did you say?
Did he reply to me? No, he did not.
What'd you say?
He says, please stop the I'm returning tech videos, aka that I bought this temporarily for a couple views, aka there are other products that suit me better, but I bought it anyways and then complained about it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a harsh take, I feel like.
I just don't.
What was your reply?
Hopping in here. For those of us that don't get review units, what's the best way to get our hands on the products in order to share our thoughts? I hate having to return a lot of the stuff I buy from Apple, but it's also my job to be well informed on the company's offerings.
That's true. You could be worse. You could be talking about stuff that you never used.
I'll be honest. Seeing this come from someone who's like the Apple poster boy who literally gets sent every single product, I was like, it's a bit tone deaf, bud. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like.
I fucking love John, but he also gets the products for free, and then he has to return them too. He has to give them back.
This is my argument. What do you think Apple does with the products that get sent to Marquez and Jonathan? Everyone, they go to the same refurbished store that my products go to. Like, and they don't get to keep them.
Yeah.
I heard John Gruber talking about it. He was like, I have to return my Mac Studio by September. I think the review unit in the Mac Studio display,
sucks.
Which he said was long. Like, that's a long time though. March to September, Apple just gives you a product for free.
Yeah.
And I've heard on the back channel that you can basically request an extension on your lease and they'll be like, yeah, you can keep
a continuance, like court.
Yeah. So you never own it, but like I've heard you can sometimes reach out and be like, hey,
like finally return it when a new one comes out and they give you another one.
It's just, listen, is this coming from the guy who's salty that he doesn't get products? Of course.
Of course.
Like,
it's
of
happening
course
again,
that's me.
Sam.
Like, yeah, of course that's something that I talk about on every show. But I was just like, John, buddy, I love you. But like, I don't know. Also just like let people make the content. It's also easy to say when you have 2 million subscribers that you don't have to do those videos. But like people are trying to break out and make things that will make people. It's not black and white. Like, oh, you just can't ever buy products. But it's like, how is somebody with 200 subscribers gonna talk about the Mac Studio?
How is someone with 200 subscribers going to buy a Mac Studio?
That's what I'm saying. Like they might have to put it on credit and then like get it and review it and then return it or to use it to have perspective. Like That I think that's completely fair if it's
Yeah.
for editorial purposes. Obviously, I'm not like don't buy things. Again, I also don't buy things knowing I'm going to return them. There have been Apple products that I have bought that I ended up keeping. Like the iPhone SE2 was something I planned on returning. No, I kept and gave it away to my mom. The iPad Mini I was gifted, but
It's the best birthday gift.
I mean,
I saw you fanning yourself off. I did see the beginning of your video today because you were like fanning yourself off with the iPad Mini.
Yeah, with the iPad Mini.
Is it just a prop to you, you asshole?
It is. It's just a prop.
I do have a problem with the Mac Studio currently though, and I was going to bring
problem.
not like a no. It's like a specific problem to me.
Oh, okay.
My display does not work plugged in USB-C.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. If I plug it into my Mac Mini, works perfectly. Plug it in the Mac Studio, nope. I can only use a display in the Mac Studio with HDMI. And I've tried multiple displays. Will not work USB-C.
Am I dumb? Is there an HDMI on the back of the Mac Studio?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Because I just used Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it does not work.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, the same cable, same display will work on my Mac Mini.
Well, what display are you using?
Can't say yet.
It's still not out?
No, but I have used an LG Ultra Wide that works. It works with my Mac
Maybe
Mini, but not the Mac Studio.
Is it an incompatibility with that display? Do you think?
I'm saying I've tested two different displays. Both of those displays work with my Mac Mini. Do not work with the Mac Studio.
Got you. Over USB-C / Thunderbolt.
Correct. Yeah, on HDMI works fine, but not. Is that like? Do you have yours plugged in USB-C, right, or Thunderbolt?
To my Pro Display XDR.
Oh yeah, what are you doing with your what's it called? Studio display.
I returned it.
Oh, you already returned it? Wow, gonna go fucking tweet John Morrison right now.
Do it, dude. Because there was no way that I was going to get my hands on the Apple Studio display, but I wanted to. So I went and picked it up. I wanted to keep it, but it wasn't compelling. I also just see like too many people defending the Studio display. Like it's a weird ass product. Why is it not 120 hertz for $1,700, $1,600?
Because their Pro display is going to be 120 hertz. And if it's not, then we riot.
If their Pro display is 120 hertz, I'm going to be. Are you going to buy the 120 hertz Pro display next one?
I might, yeah.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
I mean, I have absolutely no use for the Studio display. But if they sell me a 32-inch display, by the way, you were totally right. I will publicly say you were totally right. I don't know how I'm going to go back to this 24-inch iMac for the rest of the month. Because 32 inches is so nice, dude. It's so nice. So
why don't you switch back to your Mac Mini and plug it into your new monitor?
No, because then I have to activate the same problem I have with this. I have to activate all my shit over there.
Well, then use your Mac Mini as just extend the display. Use your Mac Mini as the computer and then your new display as the screen. Like just Thunderbolt to the display.
Huh?
I did this for a couple of days with my Studio display. I had the Thunderbolt from the iMac 24-inch that I have into the Studio display.
Wait, what?
You can just add your current display.
Wait,
nice
I thought that the M1 chip could only support one display, and the one display was being used by the iMac already. You're telling me I can plug in another display?
My Studio display was plugged into my M1 iMac and it worked.
What?
Yeah, it fully worked.
Okay, I'll try that. That sounds great. That's what I want to do.
I don't, but now that you say that, I feel like you're right.
But if they give me a Pro display that's 32 inches and 120 hertz, fuck yes, I will buy it.
Even if it's $6,000.
Even if
that's how much it's going to be.
But that's my limit.
What if it's
I won't pay any more than that.
What if it's $7,000?
No, that's stupid. I'm not paying $7,000 for the goddamn Mac Studio.
I'm trying to see. I can't find, of course, the details about the M1 chip. So, okay, did you ever see a Studio display?
Just at Best Buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you saw it. What did you think of it?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we had a fucking nightmare because Ian. So, Ian, the current display that he uses for like a lot of the design stuff is not color accurate. It's a decent display, but it's not color accurate. And that's kind of like the thing he needs for what he's doing. And so, I was like, we should get you a studio display. And he's like, how much are you willing to how much are you willing to help pay for this? Like half or whatever. And I was just like, one step ahead of you. Ordered it for him from Apple's website.
Oh, shit.
Except he's like, can you cancel it? Because the order that I did on Apple's website was in where he lives in New York. It said that he could pick it up in store next month. Okay. He's like, no, that's wrong. I see them there every day. I can just go get it in store right now. So I canceled that order. I sent him the money. He goes to the Apple store. Guess what? I was right. They're not there. They're out of stock until May. Of course.
Yeah.
So he had to order one from Best Buy. It's like a whole thing. But so I have ordered a studio display, just not for me.
Okay.
And also it's 27 inches, and I ain't going to touch that.
You're so
I can't go back.
Funny. All I want is an Imac Pro 27-inch. I'm not going to touch a 27-inch display.
It has been it is very rare.
That's you.
It's very rare that like my expectations are here and then Apple like completely surpasses them. I wanted an Imac Pro because I wanted a desktop with an M1 Max in it. They didn't give me that. They gave me something even better. They gave me a complete desktop with an M1 Ultra in it, and I get to choose my display. That's great.
Why don't you just buy a Pro display now?
Well, I don't need that because they're going to give me a dub, maybe. If they give us a Mac Pro, I would assume they're giving us a display with it.
I would too. Apple just doesn't have a good track record for. I mean, it has been 3 years since the Mac Pro came out.
It has been, yeah.
Wouldn't it make?
That was the last time they were actually like completely in person. That's so sad.
No, it was September of 19. It was the last time.
Oh, well, that's the last dub, right? 2019 with the Mac Pro?
Yeah, last dub. Yeah.
That's sad. But you know what's not sad?
The world's a different place. Getting help for your mental health.
Exactly. Getting help if you're sad. One of our favorite sponsors on Genius Bar, BetterHelp.com/Genius Bar. Sam, therapy's good. Talking about your problems, that's good. There's a lot of anxiety that might be preventing you from being completely happy or achieving your goals.
Every day.
Have you ever thought about talking to someone? But maybe talking to someone is too intimidating because you got to like get in the car and go somewhere. Wait in a sticky waiting room with a bunch of other sticky people and then go talk to your sticky therapist. What if you could just text your therapist whenever you wanted and get a thoughtful response? Or maybe schedule a video call with them. Wouldn't that be cool? And you wouldn't have to leave the house?
It's pretty nice, man. That's what I did today for therapy. I didn't leave my house and I talked to my therapist through a computer.
That's exactly what BetterHelp gives you.
That's real, by the way. Wow. I should go to betterhelp.com/geniusbar to sign up. I get 10% off my first month.
10%. That's a big percent. 10% off and you get help.
Wow. You could say that's better help, John.
That is, it is help, but better. When you're sick, Sam, what do? You go to the doctor, right?
Every time.
How come people wake up every day and go to sleep every day sad? You're not doing anything about it. Do something about it. BetterHelp.com/GeniusBar. Get 10% off your first month just because you listen to this show, just because you watch this show. Huge thank you to BetterHelp for supporting this episode. We couldn't do it without you, BetterHelp. All right, Sam, you know what that means, right?
John, you know what time it is?
It's time for the Idiot Bar!
Idiot Bar!
So I'm not going to say that I pooped in the shower.
27 times
Genius
2.
Bar!
That's 52.
Hey, Sam, I have a question.
Dude, it's kind of hard to breathe in these respirators. I will say that.
I flushed my fucking ring down the toilet.
Where's my Apple Watch, John?
You wrecked your car. I wanted to bring that up. You wrecked your car.
I just can't say anything anymore, can I?
All right.
Why did I hit the boo button?
I will remember to put in the promo, the Idiot Bar promo that you made.
It's time for the idiot bar. Dude,
I'll
that's
put
a
in
great
the-
graphic you made. I love that so much.
I'll put in the promo that you made, and there's a new lower third. That's how you know now that it's the idiot bar and it's not the normal show. Okay. Okay. What is the first thing we should do to commence idiot bar?
I'm going to shave my head live. Just kidding. There was a split second where I was like, I should just take it back and just go. Oh, no! I closed my eyes! I closed my eyes! John! He's on the floor. He just tried to show me his damn ass crack. Get that shit away from me, dog. Oh my god, I'm so
Can we
we're
get
literally
taken
not
down
gonna be
for
able to
that?
post this. Yeah,
Oh, they
you
take
can't
his
show
shoulder
your
off.
asshole. You can't show your asshole online. I mean, on some sites you can, but not this one. That's not allowed. This is why I don't get Apple products,
Do you
because
think-
Apple doesn't want their brand next to a
Dude,
guy showing his asshole.
Sam, do you think do you think the camera actually saw my asshole?
I don't know what it saw. All I know is I turned away.
Oh man,
I saw cheeks, and I wasn't clapping that.
I'm gonna have to blur it.
Pixelate it. I don't want anyone to be exposed to what I just had to see. Oh my god! Why does anyone watch?
Welcome to the idiot bar.
Whoa.
If the audience watches that back, they'll be able to see the moment where I thought about doing it and then almost changed my mind, but then ended up doing it anyway.
You just sent it.
All right.
Here, I shaved. Ooh, I actually did shave a bit. That's kind of nasty. I do need to shave. I'm a little scruff.
Okay.
So what's going on in your life, man? How you doing?
Oh, you know, I just showed
Welcome
my
to-
asshole on the podcast. I mean, that's got to be first.
I literally would refuse to edit.
I mean,
This is so much.
what
I gotta get more
other
comfortable during
co-host
the
could you
shows.
pick that would do that? Nobody.
Nobody. No. Now you should do that on Luke Miani's show. I feel like his audience would really, really like that. I feel like that would go really well with his audience.
Okay. Well, we did that.
We did. Yeah, we're done with ads, so we can get crazy.
Are you sure
for
there's no more ads? Because that would suck for the next ad spot.
That would be bad. That'd be really bad. No, we're
Yeah,
good on
you.
ads.
Hey guys, where did you put our ad? Oh, we put you like a good 3 minutes after we showed the asshole on the camera. So look for the asshole.
Oh my god, dude, you're gonna be wanted by the police for that one.
Yikes.
Yikes. Okay.
Okay.
So what else is happening? I feel like there was something that was on my mind that I wanted to talk about recently.
What was it?
Well, I can't remember now. I got ass on the mind.
Let's think. Oh my god.
You're still kneeling.
I'm praying for forgiveness. This is what I'm doing.
Dude, God's not forgiving you.
I'm like thinking about how stupid that, like, how did we get to this point where I'm showing? Okay,
All right, I'm going to switch the subject to something that happened to me the other day.
go ahead.
So I'm convinced that the Matrix glitches on certain days. Have you noticed that people just act a little weird certain days?
Like today where I showed you my asshole?
Yeah. But like mine was like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Wow, I've had Subway 3 times in the past like 4 days. I love Subway, man.
Subway's
Please
pretty
sponsor
good.
me. I won't do what Jared did. So I went to Subway.
Yikes.
I walked.
Thank you for letting us know. Just the fact that you had to tell us.
Yeah, just so it's
shit.
clear on all sides. We're a transparent podcast.
We really are
So-
now, yeah.
In all parts of us.
Yes.
I might have a nip slip later in
You
the
never
show.
you never know.
So, dude, it was just the weirdest. Like, I'm talking about like when people break the social meta. So, like, I walk into Subway,
Okay, you walk into Subway, you're there. I can see it.
and you know what? I will share my Subway order. I'm willing to be vulnerable after that BetterHelp ad.
Okay.
My Subway order
Is
And feel free to just roast my ass in the comments because I get it's what a child or 70-year-old orders.
Okay. Don't say a pizza.
12-inch cold cut combo on wheat.
On wheat?
Yeah, I've been trying to be healthier. I forced the habit now while I'm young versus when I'm old.
But
I
you
haven't
agree
ate white
that
bread.
Italian urban cheese is the best one?
I've never tried that one. I only get white or wheat. But I only do wheat. The cheese is just extra calories.
Are you
man.
fucking kidding me?
I've never tried it, but a lot of, you know what they do? They cook it. I've literally seen them. They just sprinkle cheddar cheese on the top and then put it in the oven. I've watched it happen.
Hang on.
What are you looking up?
Where? What?
What are you doing?
What?
If I was an audio listener, I'd be like, what is he doing? Please don't take down your pants again.
I'm not. Okay. I'm back.
Why did you put me on the wrong side?
No, you're on the right side. It's cool.
I don't like the side,
Let's
John.
look at Sam's
Now I have to look
address.
this way. I'm looking off screen now. I hate everything.
God damn it.
What? I can't see that. It's way too bright.
I was
ordering Subway
I was literally
right
gonna order you Subway with the Italian nerd and cheese bread to make you try it on the podcast, but they're closed.
Bro, it takes so long, too. Next episode, think ahead.
Okay, I will. I'll have one delivered as we start the show.
Dude, I love cold cut combo, please. I love that shit. I get spinach and mayo on it.
No,
So I walk
I'm
in,
going to
right?
get you what I usually order.
Well, tell me what you usually order.
It'll be a Supercita. Surprise next
What if
week.
I don't like it, though?
Too fucking bad.
Are there nuts on it? I don't really like nuts.
I forgot the SM7B has terrible like interference that happens.
So let me finish this fucking story, dude.
Okay, go ahead.
So I walk into Subway, and I'm just like, hey, can I do a 12? She goes, what do you want? And it was a new lady I hadn't seen. Older white woman, of course.
Okay.
Just my type.
Of course. Okay.
And I'm like, oh, can I do a 12-inch cold cut on wheat, please?
Okay.
She reaches down, grabs the bread. What meat? Cold cut, please.
Okay.
Cheese. Provolone, please. Toasted. Yes, please. Dude, this woman looks at me and she goes, yes, please. And looks down at the sandwich and like folds it over.
What the fuck? Was
And
that
there's
today?
Two guys behind. This is 2 days ago. I swear to God this happened. There's two people in the restaurant and I turn around and look at them and they're laughing. And they like shake their head at me.
I would laugh too.
Dude, this woman, for me being polite, goes, yes, please.
Yeah, she shit on you, dude. She shit on you pretty hard.
I was like, so then Karma came real quick. She was out of mayo. Every single mayo. She touched like
not a
6 of
universe
the mayo
quarterback.
containers. She got this 6. Every single one is empty. And I'm watching this woman on the struggle bus go,
Bro, is that really karma for her? It's your mayo that's not working.
so yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I got fucked too. But like, it was funny to see her struggle. I can get more angry. So dude, as soon as she walks in the back, the guy behind me goes, man, she's having a great day, isn't she? And I was like, she's struggling right now.
Yeah, she's on
And I
the
was like,
struggle
dude,
bus.
Next time I walk in and I see her, I'm going to say, give me a fucking cold cut combo, bitch. And she'll be like, yes, sir.
Probably.
I was like,
If she didn't go home
sorry
and
for
hang
being
herself that
nice.
night.
Dude, she was struggling. I did see a sign at the door that said they're low on staff, but I was like, I was literally being polite. Like I would get if I was rude for her to have like a reaction. That's fair.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yes, please. Thank you. Please. Like I wasn't being a smartass. It's just how I talk when I order things. I'm just like, yes, please. Thank you, please. Like, I don't know. It was very weird. It was one of those things where I'm like, I was like, is this real? Like, am I living in real life?
But the real question is, how
Like,
was
she
your
mo-
sandwich?
Yeah. I was convinced that she like spit on it or something.
Are you going to
It
tell me
was
you didn't eat
fucking
it?
delicious.
Oh, okay.
I ate it. No, of course I ate that shit so fast. My Subway order I get on the side, I get the Harvest Cheddar Sun chips. Man, they hit.
Those are very good, yes.
Love those bitches.
I can't believe you've never tried Italian urban cheese bread.
That's what I remember one of my exes ordered that all the time.
Well,
I don't know why I remember that, but
Maybe if you got Italian urban cheese bread and not wheat or whatever the fuck, you wouldn't be exes.
That would save our relationship.
That's it. That's the one thing.
That and the Subway gift card.
I'm just saying, Karina and I both get Italian urban cheese, and
you're still together.
That's how you know.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. I feel like there was another slight thing. I just feel like people were driving slightly weird, like doing like 40 miles an hour. Let's change the subject from driving.
Okay,
it's killing
hurry,
you. It's killing you to not talk about it, isn't it? It's killing you to not talk about it.
It is killing me.
You can't say it, dude. I'm not taking any risk with this shit. But I had a very bad day. I'm sure you guys can put together what happened if I'm talking about driving and being angry. We'll talk about it later.
Sam, driving on the highway today, hit an old lady.
No, I didn't.
She's
Don't even say
fucking
that.
dead.
She was old, so that's why I'm not like phased by it. But
Grandma Bertha. She got turned into a people puddle. Sam hit her so fast, she's just guts.
And they put her right on my cold cut combo. It was the lady.
No wonder, dude. It was her sister. That lady that was cutting your shit was her sister.
Do you think that you could live with yourself if you killed someone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. I mean,
So you're going down the highway and somebody just runs out in front of your car and you hit them.
Shouldn't have run out in front of my car,
You can
bucko.
sleep that night?
Shouldn't have run out in front of my car. Why'd you do that?
Dude. Well, they were having a rough day, but like...
Well...
I couldn't sleep, even if it was fully their fault.
Bro, come on. You beat yourself up over somebody else's mistake?
Yes, I have anxiety.
I have anxiety too, but not if I I kill them on accident.
Oh, here's the sirens.
Wouldn't be a Genius Bar without them. Right at the end too. It happens like around the same time every week.
Oh, that was the thing that happened. It really does. That was the thing that happened. There were 9 sirens between 8 and midnight last night.
That sucks. Wait, you counted them?
Guess when I recorded? 8 to midnight.
9 sirens?
There's some really good bits. Oh, I just realized karma just hit me.
What does that mean?
That's crazy.
What?
Just, you know how do I say this without saying it? There was a bit last night.
Okay.
People are going to connect the dots. I'm not spelling it out for you.
Okay.
There was a bit last night in my video that didn't go out because, the WWDC invites, where I was looking out my window.
Okay.
And it was a red light, and I saw a police officer run the red light. Like he was stopped and he just went through it. Like he made the choice without lights.
It's like, I'm a cop,
to go through it. And I stood up and said, less nice words, I don't like that. I pay your salary. Now, the window wasn't open. There's no way that person would have heard me.
But God
heard you. Like the truth.
Jesus heard you.
I'm just saying that I feel like I experienced some karma.
No, I wouldn't say that's why. No. Mm-mm. No. No, I wouldn't say that.
Anyway, this is the most uncomfortable episode ever.
Why is it uncomfortable? Listen, dude, I'm super comfy. Once I show my asshole, like you and I are like this for life. You know what I mean?
Wow. I'm glad I didn't see it. What else is going on in your life?
No, I want to go back to talk about if you accidentally killed someone, they stepped in front of your car, you're going to be hard on yourself about that?
Bro, I'm still going to have a hard time. You're just going to be able, they fucking walked in front of my car. Night. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Yep.
What?
Uh-huh.
Dude, it would mess me up. I'm telling you right now.
But it's not your fault.
If I ever... No, I know, but I still
If you were like drinking and driving or something and you fucking nuked somebody, I'd probably kill myself and be like, look, you're an idiot. How did you let that happen? But if they did it if they stepped in front of their car, like, I heard a saying the other day.
Okay.
I don't know what the saying can't be new, but it helped me. It's something, I think I'm paraphrasing, but it's something like sad people are living in the past and anxious people are living in the future.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
It's true.
Okay, why it's not funny? But when I start to feel sad or anxious, I'm like, fucking snap out of it, bro. Just be now. And it helps a little bit.
That is important. No, that's an important thing I've worked with therapists with, is just like accepting your thoughts and feelings and emotions as they are without judgment. That's very important. One of the things I struggle with the most personally is acceptance of like.
So listen, you killed that lady.
Well, I'm not saying I would never accept it. I'm just saying it would be hard. I didn't actually hit someone. I don't want people to think that's what happened. I did not actually. Now that we're connected dots, we're not talking about like, I'm like, hypothetically, if you ever hit someone.
Dude, last week's Genius Bar was so deep, and we had important talks, and then this week I showed my asshole and we killed a lady.
No, we didn't. I would never. I didn't kill anybody.
And I'm just joking. I'm being a little bit facetious. I would feel a little bad if I killed somebody.
Dude, you don't think that would be the biggest mental like?
It depends. If they stepped in front of the car, no. If they were like, if it was an accident on both ends and like they were just like on a sidewalk, yeah. But if some asshole just ran out in front of the car, there's nothing I could have done. What?
I mean, you're right.
But if there's something I could have done, I will maul over that forever. I could have done this differently. But
whatever. That's what you're going to say after it happens.
No, if someone steps in front of the car, there's nothing I could have done.
You're gonna say, "What if I would have been going a little bit slower?
Or what if I would have? What if I
wouldn't have been in that lane?
What if I would have gone to Best Buy tomorrow instead of today? I can't undo all that shit. They stepped in front of the car. They dead. I don't know.
We should have a therapist.
They already hurt themselves, right? Their actions hurt themselves and their family. I'm not gonna let it hurt me too.
No, I respect that. I'm
sad for that person that they felt like they had to do that. That's incredibly sad.
I don't want anybody to do that. Yeah.
But bro, you know?
No, I know. I'm saying I would, like, you shouldn't beat yourself up. I'm just saying I feel like I would.
You would. Good thing you haven't killed a lady yet.
Yeah, I'm not a killer. I have too much anxiety. That's one thing that people should know. It wasn't me.
Okay. I'm glad we know that now. Sam.
What? Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Are you happy with your Mac Studio?
Yeah, I am. I am happy with it now.
Keep in mind, I went from the M1 chip, and for the most part, it does not feel faster. Like, and that's mainly due to the fact that the cores themselves are not faster. Like, it's the same. The clock speed of everything is the same. There's just more cores now for, like, you know, if I am editing a video or whatever. But just like setting it up, I was like, yep, this is an M1 Mac. And I knew that going in, but it's still kind of sad. Like, I wanted to feel better all over the place, all over my body, especially for $4,000.
Yeah. Wait, I thought this was only...
This is the M1 Max, yes. That's why I'm asking you, are you happy with your M1 Ultra? Does it feel faster?
Yeah, I am happy with it. But I was also happy with my M1 Max and my MacBook Pro.
Does it feel...
I'm still happy with it.
Okay. Here's the question. I'm sure you can, because it wasn't that long ago, you can remember how dramatic the shift was going from M1 to M1 Max, right?
But I was on Intel before. I never used M1 full time. I couldn't.
What?
Remember?
I guess you
did.
I was
on Intel until October of last year.
Oh, you were on that iMac Pro, right?
Yeah, the 2020 iMac. Just the 2020
iMac. Not even the iMac Pro?
10-core Intel. Yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
I know.
How big does...
I mean, I had an M1 MacBook Pro that I use sometimes, but like
Does it feel like a decent jump going from M1 Max to M1 Ultra?
Yeah, I've noticed like render times are faster. Things are like super snappy with the extra RAM. Yeah, I feel like I've noticed a difference.
Well, because like I have the way I'm planning on upgrading stuff, I feel like it's stupid to really invest in this as if I'm going to have it for multiple years. Because I'm not.
You can still sell it for a lot of money. That's what
$4,000 that's good. I think like I would spend $4,000 a couple times a year on a new Mac. Sure, fine. But like, but to do what you did, where you fucking spec'd it out and made it stupid, where stuff you'll never even use for $8,000, you're gonna buy another one. You're gonna buy another one in December when the Mac Pro comes out.
I don't know if it's coming out.
If it comes out, you're buying it, right?
Yes.
Yes. And what are you doing with your studio?
I'll sell it.
Is there a limit? Mac Pro is announced. Is there a price limit where you're like, nope, good with my Mac Studio, keeping it?
I mean, I'm not going to spend 20 plus grand on a.
What is your limit? You're not going to spend 20, or are you going to spend 15?
It depends how YouTube's going. Like, right now, no. Right now, no. I would not spend 15. It wouldn't be smart.
Would you spend 10? Because you just spent 10, basically.
It depends how good it is. Oh, but that's what's going to blow. They're going to get me to buy the new studio display and the Mac Pro, so it is going to be like 20. What's your limit? I'm curious. I'd say right now my limit would loosely be 10 to 15.
I'm not buying the Mac Pro.
Wait, what?
I'm confident that I probably won't buy the Mac Pro.
What? You're John Prosser.
So, just because I can doesn't mean I will.
But
people don't have a lot of money because they spend it. They have a lot of money because they don't spend it. They know when to spend it and when not to spend it. The Mac Studio is like I said, Apple just completely exceeded my expectations for what I actually wanted. I feel like they made the perfect machine. Like, that is what I need. I need a Mac Studio with an Ultra chip in it every year. That's it. That's all I will need. And also, I feel like we're taking for granted that they just introduced a whole new line of Macs. Like, this is another Mac to be excited about in a couple of years.
Yeah. How often do you think they're going to update this stuff?
I was thinking about that. Because I was like, oh man, it'd be cool. Like if I spend $4,000 this year, spend $4,000 next year, just keep upgrading to like M2 Ultra, M3 Ultra. But realistically, that's probably not how it's going to work. It took them 3 years in Apple Silicon to get this, right? 2 years.
Yeah.
So
almost.
That means for M2, we're probably going to go through the same process. M2. And then the next year we'll get M2 Pro and M2 Max, and then that'll be the thing all year, because they can't like eat sales like that. They have to give each chip like its time in the sun. So that means we probably won't get another Ultra chip until like 2024, 2025.
Yeah, early 2024 probably.
That kind of makes me sad, because now I feel like I blew my nut and there's nothing else for me for a couple years. I'm not excited about iPhones anymore, dude. I don't give a shit.
Every video you make is about the iPhone 14.
Yeah, because the people are excited. I'm not excited.
You're not excited for the iPhone 14?
No.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited about Apple Silicon. That's what I'm excited about. I don't get, and that's weird because I don't even get to talk about that because my audience will fucking click on it. So I have to fucking talk about iPhones this, iPhone that, iPhone 14. Even if I want to talk about the Mac, I have to start the video title with iPhone 14. Like, iPhone 14. I wish it was this Mac Studio. That's how I get to talk about Mac Studio.
You should call your next video, I wish it was Mac Studio.
I'm fucking trapped, dude. I'm trapped in the asshole of 14-year-olds.
The iPhone is going to go away eventually, though.
Yes.
So what's going to replace it? The AR/VR
wearables.
headset? That's what Apple thinks. But that's going to be so weird to cover, right?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like the images never look as good because they're so small. That's my reasoning.
Nailed it. I'm excited about Apple Watch, I guess. The next few Apple Watches.
Extreme Edition. Flat edges.
Yeah. Do you think that we're going to get a dedicated GPU in the Mac Pro?
I think we have to.
How are they going to pull that off? How do we get Apple Silicon and a dedicated GPU? I guess that's their problem to figure out, not us.
Wait. Isn't the M1 Ultra CPU more powerful than the top Mac Pro CPU?
Yes, the CPU is, yes.
So wait, if they said, did I just figure it out? If the M1 Ultra is the last M1 chip, do they put the same M1 Ultra in the Mac Pro,
but just add
a dedicated GPU? Because that would make it more powerful than the current Mac Pro.
But that's not all the Pro is, right? It has to have a boost in CPU. I haven't looked into this too far, so this is a question for you, because I feel like you'll remember. Do you remember, like, last year sometime, those Mark Gurman leaks? There was like
there's a lot.
Yeah, well, there was like a roadmap for the Apple Silicon stuff, and there were some crazy numbers. Has all of that come to like fruition now, or are we still waiting on one of those big leaks to come true? Like, is one of those Mac Pro?
I think that Gurman leaked the Mac Pro chip. He said it was going to be God, there's just so many leaks from Gurman. I'm trying to find just anything. I can't find anything.
Just look up a Gurman Mac stuff.
Mark Gurman Mac Pro. Thank you, Mark Gurman. We love you. Dude, I don't know why I cannot find it. I'm so annoyed.
August 1st, 2021. Gurman, Apple Silicon roadmap includes the new Mac Pro, Mac Mini, and more by November 2022. Okay, what's it say? Looking ahead, Gurman says that the new MacBook Pros with more M1X. Remember when we thought it was going to be called that? I'm not seeing it.
I know what you're talking about. Remember when we heard that Macs with Intel processors were still coming?
Yes.
I guess the Mac Pro did technically get updated with a fresh CPU.
But didn't we?
Right?
Did it?
I think.
Do you remember seeing like benchmarks being leaked of like a crazy Intel Mac Pro?
Kind of.
Those could have just been wrong. Gurman also reaffirms that Apple is still planning one more update to the current Intel Mac Pro, okay, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, that was probably it. Oh, here we go. Apple Silicon. This is from May 2021.
Okay, are we pulling it up?
Yeah. I couldn't find it on my site, so we had to go to a competitor.
Oh, that's fine.
Bloomberg. Apple Silicon Mac Pro may feature up to 32 high performance cores, 128 core. So
that's fucking wild, dude. Okay, so the Ultra goes up to what? 20 cores? CPU?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, see,
so
when they said
that's
this,
double the graphics cores so that would just be double the Ultra graphics.
Yeah. It's crazy that when that leak came out, those numbers seemed inconceivable.
Yeah.
But now we're most of the way there, and
sense.
it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I could see that happening.
16 or 32 high performance. Oh, wait. 16 or 32 high performance cores and 4 or 8. Oh. So yeah, it would be a 40 core CPU.
So it would just be M1 Ultra doubled.
Yes.
What? So the Mac Pro is literally going to be 4 M1X chips? That's what it is?
But remember, Luke was talking about on dark mode how people have looked inside the chips and there is no fabric connector to connect them. So Apple was like, the M1 Max had a fabric connector that people saw when it came out. That
on a software level makes it its own thing.
The M1 Ultra does not have that.
Well, would it just be like an M1 Ultra Duo? Like we've
How
seen.
would that work?
I don't
though?
know.
How would they make the performance that good? But it still needs more than 100. It still needs faster and more powerful GPU cores. I still don't think 128 GPU cores would be enough. I don't think it would beat the graphics. I know it would not beat the graphics because my damn Mac Ultra Studio, still can't like run video games at all. I've tested it.
The way you said that, you're so upset.
It's just pathetic. I pay $7,000 for a computer. I can barely play League of Legends.
Well, it's not called Mac Game.
But
it's called Mac Studio.
Able to for $7,000. My PC that's $2,800 can leaps and bounds do better than this Mac Studio.
You think
for
we'll ever
gaming.
get like a dedicated gaming Mac?
I don't think so.
That would be pretty
Although they did the
cool.
Mac Studio. I think only if Apple would start to lose market share, they would have to start looking at additional
What? Why did it do that?
stuff.
There we go. Okay. So it's not like the Mac Pro is a mystery now. I mean, we know what it is. Do you want that?
But
Is that worth it to you? Let's say that goes out and it's...
well, let's just scale the pricing from what the Mac
Would it
Studio
be
is.
$12K?
Let's see. So let's just see how they do it. So basically, you get. So yeah.
Well, remember,
it goes up.
you have to use that's the Bend Ultra.
But I'm saying like when
price.
it doubles in price. 10 to 20, 24 to 48, 16 to 32, 2 to 4,
Yeah.
32 to 64. So when everything doubles, it doubles in price.
Yeah.
That's why when it doesn't double, it just goes up $1,000. So using that math.
So for the
if it would be a
unbinned
full-
Ultra chip, it's 5,000, right? Which means double that'll be
No.
10K.
Oh yeah, yes. So yeah, so just for the base M1 Ultra chip, you'll be paying $10K.
Well, it's
Then to
not
go
an.
up
It's
to-
not. It would. What is it? Is it going to be an extreme chip?
But they said they're done with the M1 Ultra.
Would they go straight
The
to
M1
M2
chip.
Extreme?
So wait, then if we would double the price, so yeah, basically just spec this out and double the price. So my exact configuration would be about $13,400.
Maybe they won't even rename the chip and like try to pretend it's like a singular thing. Maybe they'll just be straight up. Listen, this is 2 M1 Ultra chips because that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
They could just say that. They don't need to rename it. Give
And
it its
then-
own name.
I'm curious what they're going to do about the Apple. Like there's got to be an Apple design GPU coming, right?
Have we heard anything about that?
Just imagine if Apple could take their Apple Silicon performance to a GPU. Oh, it would be unbeatable. That's all I want.
But we haven't had any leaks about that at all, right? Like not even one.
I mean, I think there's been like unreputable sources that have been like, Apple's working on a GPU.
Let's see
but-
what Leaks Apple Pro has said.
Nope. Don't have to do
I
that.
bet he said it's GPU. Also, this Mac Studio, I used to really be excited for Mac Mini. Don't give a shit now. I don't give a shit about M2 Mac Mini.
Well, yeah, it's because you have the Mac Studio.
But
I'm
do you
still-
see
I've
what they did
considered-
just by... they introduced a whole new line of Macs.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
That's cool.
It's super cool. I'm with you, bro. I agree. I don't think I don't.
Well, I think that is it.
I don't. Now that you've got me convinced, I don't think I'm going to buy the Mac Pro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you. Do you... So you're...
Yeah.
Okay, think about it. Do you have enough right now with your M1 Ultra?
Yeah.
You have enough with your M1 Ultra right now, and the software isn't even optimized to use it all yet. So it's going to get even better for you. So do you need 2 M1 Ultra chips? Probably not.
What if they put like a single M1 Ultra in the Mac Pro body that was modular?
What?
What if they had like an M1 Ultra single and an M1 Ultra duo in the Mac Pro?
Kind of how like they did M1X and M1 Ultra for this?
Yeah, M1. Max M1 Ultra.
And then what would be the point of that?
You would have the modularity functions of like the case.
I guess.
I might do that. Maybe I'll get the Bind M1 Ultra Duo.
I mean, the only reason this has an M1X in it is because up to this point they had no desktop option to get an M1X chip. It was you had to get a MacBook Pro. So I don't see them doing the same sort of thing with the Mac Pro where you can get an M1 Ultra option, because if you want an M1 Ultra, they have a desktop for that already.
Didn't Gurman say it was going to be M1 Ultra and M1 Extreme initially, though?
Did he?
I
thought he said the Mac Pro was going to have an M2 Extreme in it. But I don't see that. Do you see them jumping all the way to like the end of the roadmap for M2?
I just don't feel like they've got that, do they?
Oh, they're years ahead.
No, I know they're working on it, but I'm saying like I don't think that's ready. I don't think it's going to be ready. You think it's going to be ready to ship by December? The top of the line M2 chip after we just got the top of the line M1?
Maybe if they only made 10 of them, because there's only 10 Mac Pros. It feels like there's only 10 Mac Studios because I can't get one.
I know. I'm sorry, bro. Well, I'll think about it. I'll get back to you guys.
Okay.
I just yawned.
Well, I think that's it. We've gone for like an hour and 40 minutes on accident. I showed my asshole. So I feel
like we got more serious during the idiot bar section than in the actual genius bar.
Maybe. But it's still like we had to back it up from showing my asshole and talking about killing that Subway lady. So
yeah, R.I.P. Subway lady. Just don't be snarky to me. I'm sure she was having a rough day. We forgive her. God bless.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That was like a hard cut. We needed something like more.
No, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. No, that's it. What you have to commit. Once you hit it, we've committed.
Right, okay,
that's the episode.
Well, John, it's been a great week.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
No, we're not done yet.
No,
we
bye.
have to talk until the drop. Well, guys,
going back to this mic next week.
Well, guys, it's been a great week.
Bye.
See you next time.